Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Michigan State's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Spartans in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looking for a push on fourth down. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Touchdown Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
He's got him. He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Central Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Way ahead for 3 out to the 16. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Jones to throw. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Chippewas are on the move. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the sideline. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Michigan State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, but I'm the receiver. I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get...
There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Chippewas with the 1st and 10. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that would be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Chippewas, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Slithers into space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Looking for a little juice and energy with a field goal. You don't get it, guys. You're still down by 16.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Line getting set on second down. Moore will throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The option look. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Spartans are on the move.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first.
He's got it inside the 15. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's first and 10 from the 13. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the Chippewas with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Let's send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Jones wants to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Chippewas will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's a draw. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. On the option. He'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run deep down the right side. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. Jones wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore to the air. Finds his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Spartans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Firing to the right, complete. Stopped short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can...
Oh, he's got some space. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Jones to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up?
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Rides the back on the option, the give.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision.
And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment.
And you really need your quarterbacks, man, to understand, like, to stay on schedule. And we can't take those big losses, right? So once I start to scramble around and I'm trying to buy time or I'm trying to make a big play, like, give it up, get north-south, throw the football away. You can't just...
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. He's got it inside the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. Moore will throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Rolling right and going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
He lobs one high down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Sparty. And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Townsend. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Jones to throw. He makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they swarm him under.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the right. Hits the crease. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Wolf. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Sparty. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Wolf. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
The Spartans want to move quickly. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. And the Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Why not trying to get it in? He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied.
Central Michigan, 3.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Wolf. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Central Michigan, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 3rd. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Graham. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this